The three-member Mehrishi panel, that was a three-member panel that was constituted by the government to look into the issue of waiver of interest and waiver of interest on interest or compound interest on loan moratoriums, has submitted their report to the government. We are given to understand that the panel's report will be put out and put forth along with the reply of the Centre and the RBI in the apex court when the court takes up the loan moratorium issue once again. Having said that, we are given to understand that the Mehrishi panel has suggested that if at all any sort of a relief has to be provided, then the government should be providing a relief. The burden of providing a relief to the parties or to the loan account holders cannot be put on banks, given the fact that banks are a financial intermediary, depositors too have to be paid. It will be an unfair ask from the banking system to bear the burden of it. Remember, RBI as well as the government are not in favor of removal of interest or removal of interest on interest or compound interest on loan moratorium. Having said that, it is important to note that the independent estimates have pegged that the hit if the government looks at waiving of interest on the banking system will be close to 2 lakh crore rupees, and if the government looks at waiving of compound interest on loan moratorium, the burden of that will be close to 15 to 20,000 crore rupees. We are given to understand that the Mehrishi panel had suggested that and had spoken to banks as well as IBA as well with respect to this issue, and the IBA or the Indian Bank Association has categorically told the Mehrishi panel that it will be an unfair ask from the banks to take up this burden. We're also given to understand that the IBA in their submission have also said that if a relief has to be provided for better credit culture, relief should be provided to all kind of account holders, whether they have taken loan interest or whether they have taken a loan moratorium or they have not taken a loan moratorium, in either of the cases. Having said that, we're also given to understand that the IBA have also suggested that even when restructuring of any account takes place, even then the banks do take a hit. So it will be completely unfair to say that banks do not take any sort of a liability when any kind of a relief has to be provided, given the fact that the RBI has opened up a restructuring window. Under that as well, various banks will be, according to their board decisions, will be deciding the way forward with respect to the big accounts as well. We're also given to understand the Mehrishi panel has suggested that if a relief has to be provided, then it should be provided to needy sectors such as affordable housing, MSMEs and smaller education loans as well. Having said that, as I said, this report will now be put forth in the apex court when the next hearing under the loan moratorium case takes place.